Alright. So, guess who literally just recorded this whole video? And it was out of focus.
Hi, my name is Kate Santos. I am auditioning for the role of... Hi, my name is Kate Santos. I'm based in Los Angeles. Hi, my name is Kate Santos. I am from Norwalk, California, but I always say Los Angeles. I'm filming right now.
Hello, happy almost February. January of 2023 is almost over, and thank God, because I don't know about y'all, but for me, it was a mess. Something not so chill happened to me in the beginning of January, so just kind of really messed up my whole vibe for the rest of the month. First 2 weeks, low-key spent it very anxious, very depressed, and only recently came back to me. Then I got my period, so I was like more anxious and more depressed, but I'm back and better than ever. I have a lot planned for February, and I always say that. I'm a Libra. In coming back from the whack-ass month that January was, I spent a lot of time kind of reflecting on what last year was. Growth spurt for me. It was the most amazing chance I could have taken on myself, and chance that my parents could have taken on me to let me kind of go off and do my own thing. And thank you, thank you, little Kate, for taking that chance, taking that little risk. It was a good experience. I have known that I wanted to be an actor since elementary school. I started with theater and musicals, and I have since kind of decided that theater and musicals are probably more a down the line kind of thing. I want to focus on TV and film, acting and writing for them. My biggest dream is to own and operate, I guess, my own female-led film production company. And I want it to be called Writer's Cup of Tea, because I've decided that that's kind of the folder that all of my creative pursuits is going to be under from now on. This YouTube channel, my blog, my Instagrams and my TikTok, my acting and my, directing and writing pursuits. Those will be all under Writer's Cup of Tea, and I'm very excited to get that process going. I don't know how to do it yet. I'm gonna figure it out though. And I used all of last year to kind of figure out the jumping point for that, because while I've known I've always wanted to be an actor, I've never really had a clear-cut idea on how to even begin. That's my problem with most, adventures that I want to pursue, is I don't know where to start. And I finally figured out where I want to start. There's no one way to do anything, but very especially in a particularly annoying way with acting, and anything really in the film and TV industry, there's no one way to start. Anybody will tell you that. It's such a diverse kind of field of possibility, which is amazing, but it's also incredibly painful. So the same thing happens for me when it comes to, I just realized this is really low, when it comes to writing and, running the blog and doing content creation. There are so many content creators out there, and I want to be one of them. For a long time, I didn't allow myself to be, because I was embarrassed of that ambition. Not that content creation itself is inherently embarrassing, but I felt that was an unreachable, unattainable thing for me. It's the same thing, with acting and with writing. For a long time, I was embarrassed to voice those desires and voice those passions, because I felt I didn't look or act or compose myself in a way that was worthy of those titles or worthy of wanting those titles. I only recently realized that it doesn't matter, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going after it, and that starts with everything that's in this little notebook right here. This little notebook I got from doing the show, So Now You Know, obviously. It was a show I did. There's a long story behind this show. It's a very important part of who I have become as an artist. And the directors, Ryan and Janet, and the choreographer, they gifted our little show family these notebooks that say So Now You Know, and the paper that they have, it's not lined, so we can use it for literally anything. Nikolai, my brother, who was in the show with me, he uses his to write his song lyrics in. Wow, lighting change, that's gonna mess up everything, isn't it? I'm still learning how to work with lighting, and it's horrible when your lighting is the sun. So yeah, there we go. It's not complicated, I'm overcomplicating it. Anyways, that is starting in this little notebook, and I've already started for February, because while January was not a complete loss, it was low in productivity of content. I didn't really do any acting this month at all because I couldn't, and that's how I got here. So not glad about how I got here, but glad that I'm here. So I've marked off February, and I'm not going to let you see any of it, but I've marked off February, and then it's the first week, the second week, the third, and the fourth. So I already have all the content planned out for Writer's Cup of Tea for all of February. You guys are gonna get a video, this is your first one, and a blog post every week. I am glad that I'm setting myself up this way because for a while I was getting frustrated at the quality of my content, but that was because I was focusing too much on the quantity and I wasn't giving myself the time that I knew I needed to produce the kind of content at the expectation level that I had for myself. I was trying to jam pack it in between things, and I needed to seriously just take a breather for a second. And so I did. It was forced, it was needed, reassessed, recouped, and now I am here. I think for a long time, like I said earlier, the embarrassment that I had of my pure existence and the way I desired to exist held me back from being able to talk directly to you guys being family and friends and a few anonymous supporters and maybe even just me. My fear of looking stupid is holding me back. It's TikTok audio. So this is a TikTok audio. But it's true. My fear of looking stupid is holding me back. So I'm not gonna be scared of looking stupid anymore. That's it. Expect more content. Follow my Instagram. Follow my TikTok. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. Oh my god, I've always wanted to say that. Yeah, hit subscribe. Hit the little bell notification. Okay, I'm so excited to edit this. I love editing. That's one thing, sorry. I am a perfectionist, so like nitpicking and like editing is so fun. I'm so excited for my little YouTube era. Okay, thank you for watching and do all the things I said earlier. And I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.